Welcome to Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. You're listening to KCCC 9:30 a.m. I'm Hattie here in Cavern City, and it's time for Midweek Matters. Bringing you both the best upcoming events and interesting micro news from around Carlsbad and Eddy County. We'll start with what's happening around town and on campus, then give you the quick news that affects your daily life. Before we begin, a reminder, if you have events, community news, or spotlight requests to share, please submit them through our Contact Us form at kccc930am.com. Starting today, Wednesday, January 21st, we have a Roadrunner Food Bank Fresh Produce Distribution pop-up event right here in Carlsbad at the SNMC Workforce Training Center, formerly Joe Stanley Smith Elementary School. Roadrunner Food Bank of New Mexico, the Eddy County Health Council, and SNMC are bringing you this fresh produce distribution event. It is a free walk-up with easy check-in and no ID or income requirements. So come and get fresh produce for you and your family while supplies last. Also today, Wednesday, January 21st, book lovers should head over to Milton's Brewing at 213 West Mermont Street for Brews and Books, sponsored by the Carlsbad Public Library. They will be discussing The Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, starting tonight at 6:30 p.m. This is a fun group book discussion that explores a new genre each month. On Thursday, January 22nd, the Carlsbad Chamber of Commerce's Age-Friendly Council presents a mental health public forum titled, Let's Talk About Memory Health. This free community seminar on dementia and memory loss runs from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Pecos River Village Conference Center. Lunch will be provided. Movie night! Rocky opens Saturday, January 24th at the Cavern Theater. Relive the 1976 classic about a Philadelphia club fighter who gets his one shot at the big time, with showtimes at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Celebrate a local milestone this Sunday, January 25th at Lucy Mexicali Restaurant and Cantina's 25th birthday celebration. The party starts at 4 p.m. at 710 South Canal Street and features a performance by Shannon Ogden on Fire. Local citizens won't want to miss the City Council meeting on Tuesday, January 27th at 6 p.m. in the City Council Chamber on South Halegueno Street. Looking ahead for runners and community supporters, Thursday, January 29th at 8 a.m., the Affirming Heart 5K Run and Walk starts at 2319 West Pierce Street to support local victim services. Friday, January 30th at 9:30 a.m., Storytime at the Living Desert features a special reading followed by a trip into the zoo to see animals from the book. For those looking to gain professional certifications, you should register now for classes starting next week at SNMC Workforce Training, located at 505 Alta Vista Street. Monday, January 26th through Thursday, January 29th, they will be offering OSHA 30-hour training. And Friday, January 30th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., first aid and CPR training. Sign up now. Get more information at snmc.edu/workforce. For our readers and lifelong learners, here's what's happening at our local libraries. Lots going on in Artesia. Thursday, January 22nd at 10:30 a.m., toddler time for ages 1 through 5. Thursday, January 22nd at 4 p.m., after school STEM and STEAM for ages 6 through 12. Monday, January 26th at noon, Lunch Bunch Book Club for ages 18 and up. Also Monday, January 26th at 1 p.m., the Artesia Stitchers Sit and Stitch begins for all skill levels. Come for the afternoon or just stop in. They'll be there for hours. Tuesday, January 27th at 2 p.m., Dungeons & Dragons is hosted for all skill levels. Same Tuesday at 3:30 p.m., Teen Tuesday for grades 7 through 12. And at 5:30 p.m., local author Catherine Palmer will hold a discussion and book signing. Wednesday, January 28th at noon, Yarn United Fiber Arts Group will meet. And Thursday, January 29th at 12 p.m., the Literary Lounge Book Club meets for ages 18 and up. At the Carlsbad Public Library, Wednesday, January 21st at 4 p.m., Lego Time Free Build Hour, and again on Wednesday, January 28th at 4 p.m. We also have a forecast for the Carlsbad Public Library. Children's programming for 2026 will continue starting Tuesday, February 3rd, and run through Thursday, April 30th. On Tuesdays at 10 a.m., Toddler Time for kiddos ages 16 to 35 months. Wednesdays at 10, Preschool Time for kiddos ages 3 to 5 years. Thursdays at 10, Baby Time for kiddos ages birth to 15 months. Again, that begins on Tuesday, February 3rd. Registration is encouraged as space is limited. Please call or come by the library to register your kiddo for these fun and interactive programs. Now it's time for Eddy County Quickies Micro News. Eddy County Commissioners unanimously approved up to $4 million for the City of Carlsbad's plan to build affordable housing at Kircher and Boyd Drive. The project includes 150 to 200 apartments and 55 single-family houses priced between $220,000 and $299,000. Thank you to the Carlsbad Current Argus for this information. Also from the Argus, Carlsbad Medical Center plans to build a new emergency services outpatient facility on National Parks Highway in southern Carlsbad, with construction likely to begin by the end of 2026. And the spring catalog for community education is now available online at senmc.edu/community education. Browse new personal growth and enrichment classes to start your journey this semester. The City of Artesia announced a 45% reduction in workplace safety incidents for 2025, dropping from 47 in 2024 to 26 in 2025. New Mexico has released a climate action plan aiming for zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050, with an interim goal of 45% reduction by 2030. Thank you to the Hobbs News Sun. This week's Spotlight shall be Community Corner, and we'll begin with a Government Minutes Spotlight. On January 13th, Councilors Eddie Rodriguez, Jeff Forrest, Carla Niemeyer, and Mark Walterscheid were officially sworn in to their new 4-year terms for the City of Carlsbad. The council also voted to name the new Senior Center at the Cascades as the Carlsbad Recreation and Wellness Center, with a ribbon cutting planned for the end of February. Thank you to the Carlsbad Current Argus. And according to her Facebook video, County Assessor Rhonda Hatch reminds owners that rendering forms for business, personal property, livestock, and mobile homes are due by the end of February to avoid a 5% penalty. Up at SCNMC, the spring semester is officially underway. Faculty office hours and syllabi were due today as the campus returns to full gear. Congratulations to students and faculty. Let's make this a fabulous spring. For more information, visit senmc.edu. That's your Midweek Matters for today from Carlsbad, the seat of Eddy County. Thank you for listening in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hope, Loving, and all the areas in between, out in the fields and on the roads. If you have an event you'd like us to consider sharing, email or invite events@kccc930am.com. This show was produced in partnership with Southeast New Mexico College Workforce and Community Education.